Jai Swaminarayan friends, welcome to our e-learning classrooms. Friends, today we are going to learn the first chapter of standard 10 Sanskrit, Samvadadvam. Samvadadvam means may all of you speak together. So, in this chapter, there are 5 verses, means mantras has been taken from all 3 Vedas. The first 3 mantras have been taken from the 3 Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajurveda and Atharva Veda, and then last two verses have been taken from the another Shanti mantras. They are the universal prayers. So here we are going to learn the first mantra of this poem, Sam Gachadvam, Sam Vadadvam, Samvo Manansi Janatam, Deva Bhagam Yathapurve Sam Janana Upasate. This mantra has been taken from Rig Veda. Rig Veda is the oldest Veda among the 4 Vedas, and all the ritas, mantras and hymns of Rig Veda to pray gods, different gods and goddesses. So here the meaning of this sloka or mantra is that may you all move together. Sam Gachadvam. Sam Gachadvam का मीनिंग यहाँ पे है may you all move, walk together. Gachadvam means walk, move, go. Sam means all. So Sam Gachadvam means may you all move together. Samvadadvam. Samvadadvam का मीनिंग होता है may you all speak together. Samvadadvam means may you all speak together. Samva Manansi Janatam. Manansi means minds. So here it is said that Samva Manansi Janatam means let your minds be similar. Means whatever we think in the same direction, whatever we think is the same. Here in the second line says Deva Bhagam Yathapurve Sam Janana Upasate. Deva means gods. Bhagam. Bhagam means portion. Bhagam means portion. Yatha means just as. Yatha means just as. Purve means in the past, in ancient time. Samjanana upasate means just as the ancient gods shared or accept the portion of sacrifice. Here in the first mantra, Sam Gachadvam, Sam Vadadvam, Samvo Manansi Janatam, Deva Bhagam Yatha Purve, Sam Janana Upasate. In this mantra, the priest has been said that one should be united, just like the gods. In ancient times, when we gave any obligations to in yagna, at that time the gods taken their portion of the sacrifice as per their require and as per we have given to them. So in just that we have also here said that we should be walk together, we should speak together and our minds be similar. Means whatever we think, whatever we do, so our minds, our thoughts be similar. So in this first mantra, the priest or the preceptor says that one should be united and one should thought similarly, one should speak similarly and one should go in same direction, that each work that we have taken in our hand is done good. So this first mantra said that united we stand and divided we fall. So here in the first mantra, the importance of unity has been explained. Now we are going to learn the second mantra of this poem. The second mantra has been taken from the Yajurveda. Vishwani Deva Savita Duritani Parasuva Yadbadram Tanna A Suva. So in this mantra, the prayer, the preceptor pray to sun god. Dev Savita means sun god. So here it is say that, O sun god, Vishwani Duritani. Vishwani means all. Duritani means evil deeds. Okay? So, Vishwani Duritani, that means all evil deeds. Parasu means remove. Okay? So, here in the first line, it is said that Dev Savitah Vishwani Duritani Parasu means, O Sun God, remove all evil deeds from us. So here the preceptor pray to Sun God that please remove all evil deeds, remove all vices, remove all sins of us, and give or bless us with all that is good. So that is explained in the second line. Yad Badram. Yad Badram means whatever is good, whatever is auspicious, whatever is good to done and what should be done is explained here. Tan a means that is. Su means bless. So here it is said that, O Sun God, remove all evil deeds from us and bless us or give us with all that is good, with all that is auspicious. Auspicious means good things. So here in the second mantra, the preceptor pray to Sun God that remove all evil deeds from us and bless us with all that is good. So in the second mantras, Sun God, we pray to Sun God to remove all evil deeds. As you know that in this world there are many things, there are many vices and sins are here. So all the human beings, they are captured in such kind of vices and sins. So sun is the remover of darkness in the universe. When sun arises, it removes the darkness of earth. All human beings get light from the sun, get warm from the sun. So here preceptor also pray to Sun God to remove the darkness of our mind, remove the darkness of our behavior, and give the auspicious things and give the whatever is good to us. So here in this second mantra, it's taken from Yajurveda, is explained that it's pray to the Sun God, please remove all evil deeds from us and bless us with all that is good. Now we are going to learn the third mantra of this chapter or this poem. Anuvratah pituhu putro matra bhavatu sammanah jaya patye madhumatim vacham vadatu shantivam. This mantra has been taken from the Atharva Vedah. So in this mantra, the preceptor says or advises to son what he should do and what his wife should do. So here in this mantra says that Anuvratah pituhu putro. Putra means son, pitu means father, Anuvratah. Anuvratah means follow the vow. Anuvratah means follow the vow. Means here it is expected from the son he should follow the vow of his father. Vow means wish. So pituhu, putraha pituhu anuvratah. That means may son follow the vow of father. Matra bhavatu sammanaha. Sammanaha means same mind. Same mind means similar thinking. Matra means mother. So here it is expected from the son that he has or having the same thinking as that of his mother. Means Matra sammanaha bhavatu means the son has similar thinking as just his mother. Jaya patye madhumatim vacham vadatu shantivam. Jaya means wife, and it is also called bharya in Sanskrit. Jaya means wife. Okay. Patye means to his husband, with her husband. Madhumatim means sweet. Okay. Vacham means speak. Vacham. Shantivam means peaceful words. So here it is said that may son follow the vow of father and having the same thinking as that of mother. May wife speak sweet and peaceful words with her husband. So in this mantra of Atharva Veda, Anuvratah Pituhu Putroho Matra Bhavatu Sammanah Jaya Patye Madhumatim Vacham Vaddu Shantivam. The translation of this mantra is here. May son follow the vow of father and having the same thinking as that of mother. May wife speak sweet and peaceful words with her husband. As you know that the Vedic civilization was patriarchal, and whatever the decision is taken was taken by the male members of the family. So in that family, the male member is given more important, and the son of the family is expected to follow the wish of his father, and he should thinking like his mother. And here the expectation from the wife of that house is also that she should speak sweet and peaceful words with her husband. So this is a very nice thought here the preceptor give to us to make the family members united, and this is expected from all the family members. So this is the third mantra. Now we are going on the fourth mantra. It is the prayer for all the universe and all the human beings or living beings that live on the earth. So Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kachid Dukh Bhaga Bhavet. First of all, we learn these words. Sarve means all. Sarve means all. Bhavantu means be. Bhavantu means be. Sukhinah. Sukhinah means happy. So here it is said that Sarve Sukhinah Bhavantu means may all human beings, all living beings be happy. So it is pray to God that may all human beings, all living beings, means whoever live on this earth be happy. And Sarve Santu Niramaya. Niramaya means healthy. So it is pray to God that Sarve Niramayaha Santu means may all be healthy. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Bhadrani means good things, auspicious things. Pashyantu means see. So Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu means may all see good things. Ma Kachid Dukh Bhag Bhavet means may no one be unhappy. Dukh Bhag means unhappy. Here in this mantra, it is pray to the God that may all human beings be happy, may all be healthy, may all see good things, and may no one be unhappy. As you know that we all people live in society, we all people live in family. If anyone in our family was not happy, so we cannot happy. At that time, it is expected or is pray to God that make all the living beings of the family, of the society, of the earth, okay, that make them be happy, make them be healthy, and whatever they see only the good things, and no one on this earth be unhappy. We are going to learn the last mantra of this poem. Kale Parjanya Varshatu Prithvi Sasyashalini Desho Ayam Kshobrahito Manavaha Santu Nirbhayaha. So first of all, we see the meanings of these words. Kale. Kale means at the right time. Kale means at the right time. Parjanyaha. Parjanyaha means rain. Varshatu means shower, fall. Okay. Prithvi means the earth. Sasya Shalini means with crops, full of crops, we can say that. Desho Ayam means this country. Okay. Desho Ayam means this country. Kshobrahita. Kshobrahita means without disturbance. Kshobrahita means without disturbance, free from disturbance here. Manavaha means all human beings. Nirbayaha means free from fear. So after knowing the meaning of this Sanskrit words, we are going to translate the whole mantra. Kale Parjanyah Varshatu means may rain fall at the right time. Prithvi Sasyashalini, may the earth look beautiful with crops. Ayam Deshah Kshobrahitah Bhavatu. That means may this country be free from fear or free from disturbance, we can say that. Manavaha Nirbhayaha Santu. May human beings be free from fear. So here in this mantra, it is said that if the rain falls at the right time, so it rain fall at the right time, so the crops will be good, and if the crops will be good, the farmers will be happy, and if the country is without any disturbance, so the people of the country live fearlessly. So here in this mantra explain that if the rain falls properly at the proper time, the crops become good, and if the crops become good, so farmer becomes happy, and if the country is without any disturbance, there is no disturbance in the country, at that time the people of the country are also live happily. So in this mantra, Kale Parjanyah Varshatu Prithvihi Sasyashalini Desha Ayam Kshobrahitah Manavaha Santu Nirbayaha. The translation of this mantra is may rain fall at the right time, may the earth look beautiful with crops, may this country be free from fear or free from disturbance, may human beings be free from fear. So these are the 5 mantras of the first poem, Sam Vadadvam, and we have translated all the 5 mantras, and you can easily understand with the translation of the meaning of the mantra. So this is our first poem of this standard 10 Sanskrit syllabus.